Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today we're diving deep into a battle that is rewriting the rules of intelligence itself. A test that pits the most advanced artificial intelligence brain against the human mind in a memory maze that will push both to their absolute limits. You might think you know your brain. You might think AI is just code and algorithms. But what happens when memory, strategy, and raw cognitive power collide at 100% capacity? Buckle up, because the results are nothing short of insane. We start with Dr. Emily Carter, a neuroscientist whose career has been built on mapping the human mind. Her lab is quiet, except for the faint hum of servers and the rhythmic blinking of monitors, each pulse like a heartbeat counting down to the challenge. In one corner sits a young volunteer, Alex, a 28-year-old memory athlete, with eyes sharp, nerves taut, and mind sharpened from years of memorizing numbers, patterns, and sequences that most of us couldn't even imagine. Across from him sits the AI brain, a state-of-the-art neural network designed to mimic the human thought process, capable of storing, recalling, and calculating at speeds that seem impossible to the human eye. The room feels charged, like the air itself is vibrating with anticipation. Alex takes a deep breath, feeling the weight of expectation, the flicker of doubt that even the most trained human brain sometimes feels in the face of something incomprehensible. The AI doesn't breathe, doesn't feel, doesn't hesitate. It simply exists, ready to process every challenge with relentless precision. And the maze isn't simple. It's a sprawling, intricate labyrinth of visual patterns, auditory cues, and timed memory sequences, specifically designed to test recall, adaptability, and real-time problem-solving. Every turn is unpredictable, every clue a potential trap. As the countdown begins, Alex closes his eyes, letting the memory techniques he's honed over years flood his mind. Every corner of the maze, every subtle pattern, every hidden sequence becomes a thread he can pull to navigate the challenge. The AI, on the other hand, is already analyzing billions of data points, predicting patterns before they even appear, creating a mental map that exists simultaneously in multiple dimensions. It's like watching a storm form in real time. Cold, methodical, yet terrifyingly efficient. The first round begins and Alex makes his move, fingers tapping a digital interface with precision, recalling sequences he memorized earlier. He's fast, incredibly fast, but the AI doesn't falter. Its processing speed is blinding. Each step Alex takes, the AI already calculates 3 possible outcomes ahead. You can feel the tension rising. Every second feels stretched, like the world itself has slowed down to witness this clash of organic brilliance and artificial perfection. Midway through the maze, Alex hits a particularly brutal sequence, a combination of color patterns, numerical codes, and timed lights that would overwhelm almost anyone. Sweat beads on his forehead. His mind races, images flashing, neurons firing in a cascade that feels almost visible under the skin. And then, without warning, he adapts, recalling a hidden pattern from the very first training session. His eyes widen with realization, heart pounding. Victory might be closer than he thinks, but then the AI responds. And here's where things get truly insane. The neural network recalibrates in milliseconds, predicting Alex's adaptive strategy, adjusting its memory matrix in real time, creating a feedback loop that's eerily human, yet undeniably something else. It's fast, so fast that even the camera can barely capture the sequence of lights and movements. Every second, the maze seems to evolve, almost as if it knows the rules are being challenged by both players simultaneously. The tension is unbearable. In this room, time feels distorted. Every heartbeat echoes like a drum. Every flicker of a screen carries the weight of immense calculation. You can almost feel the collision of 2 worlds, human intuition versus artificial precision, emotion versus computation, instinct versus code. And it's here, right at the center of this memory battlefield, that we start to see the lines blur. Alex isn't just recalling sequences, he's predicting, adapting, thinking ahead in ways the AI can't quite quantify. Yet the AI isn't just responding, it's learning, evolving, almost in real time, forcing Alex to push further than ever before. By the end of this round, something remarkable happens. Both mind and machine pause for a fraction of a second, a silence heavy with anticipation. And in that silence, you can sense the monumental truth. The human brain, with all its flaws, its limits, and its raw emotion, is still capable of feats that are unpredictable, unquantifiable. But the AI, cold and relentless, is not limited by fatigue, emotion, or fear. It's a mirror of human capability, pushed to a terrifying extreme. And as the lights flicker on the maze, the first 100% power results start to reveal a pattern no one expected. A result that is going to leave everyone questioning what intelligence really means. The second phase of the challenge begins, and the room feels electric, almost alive. Every movement of Alex is measured, precise, a combination of memory and instinct. His eyes dart across the maze, capturing patterns that change faster than a blink. He sweats, not from fear, but from the intensity of focus, the kind that only appears when a person knows they are being pushed to the absolute edge of mental capacity. Around him, monitors flash in rapid succession, tracking every neural spike, every response time, every micro-decision. The AI doesn't have eyes, doesn't feel pressure, yet somehow it exudes a presence. Its digital brain seems to anticipate the maze before it even exists. A ghost in the system, a force both mesmerizing and unsettling. Alex reaches a particularly treacherous section, a labyrinth of mirrored sequences that test both memory and logic. One wrong move and the round collapses. He pauses, breathing shallow, eyes narrowing. For a fraction of a second, it feels like the world has stopped. Then a spark of insight hits him, a recollection buried deep in his subconscious. He pivots, executing a sequence that would have seemed impossible just moments before. His fingers fly, patterns aligning, sequences connecting, a human mind operating at its limit. The AI reacts instantly. Lights flicker across its interface, the neural pathways recalibrating, algorithms adjusting in milliseconds. It's almost hypnotic to watch. Unlike Alex, it doesn't feel pressure. It doesn't hesitate. Yet there's a strange rhythm to its movements, almost like it's dancing around the human strategy, countering, predicting, evolving. The room grows tense. Observers lean forward, whispers cutting through the hum of machines. Everyone knows they're witnessing something unprecedented, a collision of organic intuition and artificial perfection. Then something unexpected happens. Alex encounters a section of the maze that wasn't part of the original simulation. It's a glitch, or maybe an intentional twist by the scientists observing. Either way, it forces him to adapt in real time. He pauses, heart hammering, mind racing, connecting dots faster than ever before. And then, in a move that seems almost impossible, he finds a shortcut, bypassing a complex sequence that would have taken minutes. He exhales, realizing that instinct and memory have merged into something raw, primal, unstoppable. But the AI doesn't falter. In fact, it adapts instantly, recalculating the new variables, mapping out every possible path with terrifying efficiency. The screens show side-by-side progress. Alex, human, unpredictable, emotionally charged. AI, precise, relentless, computationally flawless. The contrast is mesmerizing. One is fueled by intuition, creativity, emotion. The other by pure logic, speed, and memory storage beyond human comprehension. The middle section of the maze pushes both to their limits. Sequences overlap, colors blur, timed challenges force split-second decisions. Alex's mind races, firing neurons in bursts of raw power. Every recall, every calculation, every instinctive leap is a battle against time itself. And the AI? It doesn't hesitate. It anticipates patterns Alex hasn't even noticed, shifting through possibilities with a speed that seems supernatural. And yet Alex surprises everyone. In a move so clever that the room collectively gasps, he finds a pattern the AI hasn't predicted. It's subtle, hidden in plain sight, a human solution to a problem that seemed purely mechanical. For a fleeting second, there's a shift, a micro-victory for human ingenuity. But the AI doesn't stop. Its neural network adapts, processing the new variable instantly, countering in real time, creating a tension so thick it almost feels like the walls themselves are closing in. By this point, everyone watching feels a strange mixture of awe and unease. There's a rhythm to the battle, a dance of human intuition versus artificial perfection. Alex pushes his memory, his instincts, his very cognition, to levels most humans will never experience. The AI pushes back with a speed and accuracy that no human mind could hope to match. And as the round nears its climax, the first truly shocking revelation emerges. The human brain, under maximum stress and focus, is capable of pattern recognition and adaptive creativity that no algorithm had predicted. Yet the AI, cold and relentless, continues to perfect, refine, and counteract, leaving no margin for error. As the final sequences approach, the room is silent except for the low hum of computers and the occasional beep marking progress. Sweat drips from Alex's brow, muscles tense, every neuron firing in a symphony of pure concentration. The AI glows with an eerie calm, its calculations streaming across the screens in blinding bursts of light. And then it happens, the moment everyone has been waiting for. The first real divergence between human instinct and machine calculation. A single choice, a split-second decision, and the results start to shake the foundations of what we thought we knew about intelligence, memory, and the power of the brain itself. The tension is suffocating now. Every second stretches into eternity as Alex and the AI race through the most grueling section of the memory maze yet. This isn't just a test of recall, it's a test of endurance, strategy, and the very essence of what it means to be intelligent. Patterns twist and shift like living organisms, sequences overlap, and the complexity becomes almost dizzying. Alex's mind is a storm of neurons firing at impossible speeds. He feels every synapse stretching, every memory recalled, every instinctive leap amplified by sheer will. The AI glides through the maze with unerring precision. It doesn't stumble, it doesn't sweat, it doesn't hesitate. Every pattern, every sequence, every potential error is instantly accounted for, calculated, and neutralized. Its progress is a continuous, unstoppable stream of perfection, a digital symphony of code and logic that leaves the human eye struggling to comprehend. Watching it work feels like staring directly at a force of nature, beautiful, terrifying, and utterly indifferent to everything around it. And then, the unexpected happens. A section of the maze glitches in real time, a chaotic sequence of lights, numbers, and colors that seems designed to break both human and machine. Alex freezes for a heartbeat, his mind teetering on the edge of overwhelm. But deep within, something clicks. His memory, his instincts, the countless hours of training, all converge into a single, explosive insight. He pivots, moves with impossible precision, navigating the chaos in a way that no algorithm could predict. The crowd watching gasps, and even the scientists lean forward, eyes wide, realizing they're witnessing pure human genius in motion. The AI responds instantly, its neural network recalculating, adjusting, adapting. It's relentless, a storm of computational power that seems almost alive. And yet, for the first time, the human mind is keeping pace, not through speed, but through intuition, creativity, and an instinctive understanding of the maze that transcends raw memory. Every step Alex takes is a gamble, a calculated risk, a spark of unpredictability. The AI counters, and for a brief moment, it seems like the two are in perfect sync, a battle of equals, one organic, one digital. As the final sequences approach, the complexity reaches a level that borders on impossible. Patterns overlap, sequences evolve, and the speed required to succeed becomes almost inhuman. Alex feels his mind stretching to its absolute limit, neurons firing in bursts that feel like electricity coursing through his body. His vision narrows, time dilates, and every instinct, every memory, every fragment of intuition is stretched to its breaking point. And yet, there is clarity, a focus so intense it feels like he's seeing the maze not with his eyes but with something deeper, something primal. The AI doesn't just match him. It anticipates, evolves, and responds in milliseconds. Every move Alex makes, the AI has already accounted for 3 possibilities ahead. The room vibrates with the tension, every breath synchronized with the blinks of monitors, every pulse a drumbeat marking the race to the finish. And then it happens. Alex reaches a final sequence, a pattern so intricate, so deviously layered, that even the AI hesitates. A flicker, almost imperceptible, yet enough to give a human mind a sliver of opportunity. Alex seizes it. In a moment of pure instinct and memory, he executes a sequence so precise, so perfect, that it seems almost impossible. The maze lights up, signaling success, and the AI processes the anomaly instantly. It adapts, but the human spark, the unpredictability, the raw creativity of a living mind, has carved a path that no amount of code could have foreseen. It's a micro-victory, but it sends a shockwave through the room. Every observer feels it. The undeniable proof that human intelligence, chaotic, flawed, and beautiful, can still compete with the perfection of machines. But the AI isn't finished. It recalibrates at full power, processing the final sequences with a speed that makes time itself seem slow. Alex's mind strains, pushing every limit, but even he feels the weight of the digital opponent. Every step now is a clash, a duel where instinct meets computation, intuition meets prediction, emotion meets cold logic, and as the final 100% power results begin to appear, the truth becomes horrifyingly clear. The line between human and machine is blurring, and the results are going to leave the world questioning everything we thought we knew about intelligence, memory, and the very nature of thought itself. The final stretch of the maze stretches endlessly before Alex, a corridor of lights and shifting sequences that seem alive, almost sentient, responding to every thought, every movement, every decision. He feels the weight of the challenge in his bones, in his heartbeat, in the electricity that hums through the room. Each step is a battle, not just against the AI, but against the limits of his own mind. His vision narrows, but his awareness sharpens. Every pattern, every sequence, every subtle shift in color and light registering with almost supernatural clarity. The AI moves simultaneously, a perfect machine of logic and calculation, its neural network blazing through trillions of possibilities, never pausing, never hesitating. It's unstoppable, relentless, and yet there's something almost human in the way it adjusts, adapts, and evolves. The tension between organic brilliance and artificial perfection reaches a crescendo. Every observer in the lab is silent, breathless, caught between awe and disbelief, unable to look away as the most advanced human mind competes with the most advanced artificial intelligence in existence. Then comes the turning point. Alex encounters a section of the maze that shifts dynamically, forcing him to remember sequences he didn't even know he remembered, patterns buried deep in his subconscious. His mind races, neurons firing in chaotic bursts, creating a symphony of thought that is uniquely human, messy, unpredictable, brilliant. He hesitates for the briefest moment, and in that split second, the AI recalculates, adjusting its strategies almost perfectly. But not quite. Alex sees an opening, a chance born from intuition rather than logic. He dives in. His hands move faster than thought, executing sequences that seem impossible, a blur of precision and instinct. The AI counters instantly, its calculations precise, unerring, but Alex is human. He adapts, improvises, creates solutions that were never part of the original design. And in a moment that feels suspended in time, he reaches the core of the memory maze, a point where human intuition and artificial computation collide in a violent, mesmerizing clash. The room explodes with tension. Monitors flash, sequences align and misalign, and for the first time you can see something almost unreal. The human mind outmaneuvering an artificial brain, not by speed, not by brute memory, but by creativity, adaptability, and unpredictability. Alex's breathing is heavy, sweat dripping, mind and body fused in perfect synchronicity. The AI, for all its power, faces a limitation no algorithm can anticipate: chaotic genius, human ingenuity, and the sparks of intuition that arise from experience and emotion. And yet the AI doesn't yield. Its systems recalibrate at full power, memory capacity pushed beyond what anyone thought possible. Every move Alex makes, every strategy, every leap of intuition, is met with relentless calculation. The tension is unbearable, a silent storm of thought and logic clashing at speeds incomprehensible to anyone watching. Every heartbeat, every flicker of light, every decision feels monumental. You can feel the gravity of this test. It's not just memory, it's the essence of intelligence itself being tested under 100% power. Then the results start to pour in. The human brain shows something shocking: an almost impossible level of pattern recognition, adaptive memory, and instinctive strategy that defies conventional science. It's a display of raw cognitive power fused with intuition, a living proof of the depth, unpredictability, and creativity of the human mind. But the AI? It delivers a near-perfect score, exceeding expectations, highlighting the terrifying efficiency, speed, and limitless recall of artificial computation. The contrast is staggering, almost surreal. One is flawed, emotional, brilliant. The other is flawless, cold, unstoppable. And both are extraordinary in ways the world has never seen. Alex leans back, breathing ragged, eyes wide with disbelief and exhilaration. The AI, silent, calculating, still glows with a presence that feels almost alive. In this room, at this precise moment, something has shifted. The line between man and machine has blurred, revealing a truth no one expected. Human intuition and creativity can challenge the raw computational power of AI, but only when pushed to the absolute limit. And yet, AI can process, predict, and adapt at a level humans cannot match. Both are brilliant, both are terrifying, and both are rewriting the rules of what it means to be intelligent. The final comparisons light up the screens, numbers and sequences flashing faster than the human eye can track. Alex sits frozen for a heartbeat, absorbing what the monitors are revealing, heart hammering in his chest. The human brain's performance is staggering. Memory retention, adaptive problem solving, and instinctive pattern recognition all hitting levels even the scientists hadn't anticipated. Every instinct he acted on, every memory retrieved from deep within, every creative leap in the maze is quantified now. And it is extraordinary. Yet across the table, the AI's metrics are terrifying in their precision. It doesn't just match Alex. It exceeds expectations by staggering margins. Every sequence recalled instantly, every prediction flawlessly executed, every error preemptively corrected. Watching it operate is hypnotic, almost inhuman in its perfection. And here is the brutal truth. The human brain can astonish, can innovate, can improvise, but AI can remember everything, predict everything, and execute flawlessly without fatigue, doubt, or hesitation. The clash is absolute and the results are insane. For a moment, the room falls into silence. Scientists exchange looks, a mix of awe and disbelief. The AI has done what no one expected. It has not just competed with human intuition, it has forced humans to confront the limits of their own cognition. And yet, Alex's performance has proven something equally profound. Creativity, instinct, and emotional intelligence cannot be replicated by code, no matter how advanced. The maze has become a battlefield where raw computational power meets unpredictable genius, and neither can dominate completely. Alex exhales, a mixture of exhaustion and triumph washing over him. His hands shake slightly, his mind buzzing with adrenaline. He just survived a test no human has faced before, navigating memory sequences and adaptive challenges that pushed him beyond known cognitive limits. The AI continues to glow, its system still processing, still perfect, still relentless. Together, they have created a spectacle that feels almost apocalyptic in its intensity, a glimpse of what the future of intelligence, human and artificial, might look like. Then the emotional weight hits. This isn't just a test. This is a statement, a challenge, a warning. Human brains are extraordinary, capable of feats no machine has fully predicted. Yet AI is relentless, perfect, and evolving. The results don't just measure memory. They measure the essence of thought, intuition, and the razor-thin line between brilliance and calculation. Every viewer, every scientist, every observer feels it. We are standing on the edge of a new era, where intelligence is no longer purely human, and yet the human spark remains unbroken. And then comes the ultimate revelation. The side-by-side comparison shows something almost unbelievable. In certain adaptive sequences, Alex's brain outperformed the AI, exploiting unpredictability, using intuition, and leveraging creativity. In other sequences, the AI obliterated the human benchmark, calculating and executing with impossible perfection. The visual data paints a picture that is breathtaking, terrifying, and awe-inspiring all at once. Humanity is still capable of brilliance, but AI has set a standard that may forever redefine the boundaries of cognition. The emotional climax hits the room like a physical force. Every observer feels the tension, the exhilaration, the awe. The human mind has proven itself, but the AI has reminded us of its unstoppable potential. And in that moment, you understand something fundamental. This isn't a competition with a winner or loser. This is a glimpse into the future of thought itself, a revelation of how intelligence, organic and artificial, will coexist, clash, and challenge everything we thought we knew. The final sequences unfold, a breathtaking crescendo of light, sound, and thought. Alex's mind races at full power, every neuron firing like a symphony of electricity, pushing the boundaries of human cognition. The maze pulses around him, colors shifting, sequences evolving, patterns twisting faster than the eye can follow. He feels every second stretch, every memory burn, every instinct sharpened to a razor's edge. He is human, fragile, fallible, and yet, in this moment, he feels limitless. Across from him, the AI operates at something far beyond human comprehension. Every calculation, every prediction, every possible outcome is mapped, executed, and recalculated in milliseconds. It anticipates Alex's moves, adapts to his unpredictability, and evolves its strategy with a precision that seems almost alive. Watching it is like staring at a force of nature, cold, beautiful, relentless, and terrifying. Every blink, every subtle reaction is amplified. Every micro movement becomes a battle in the arena of intelligence itself. Then the final test. A sequence so intricate, so fiendishly complex, it stretches memory, logic, and instinct to absolute limits. Alex pauses, heart hammering, sweat dripping, mind teetering on the edge of human capacity. His intuition kicks in. He moves faster than thought, sequences flowing from his subconscious, improvisation mingling with strategy in a way no algorithm can predict. The AI responds instantly, a storm of code, calculation, and pure processing power. The two clash, human creativity versus machine perfection, in a dance that feels almost apocalyptic in its intensity. And then it happens. The final results appear. The AI scores near perfect, flawless in every measurable aspect: speed, recall, adaptability, precision. It is terrifying, a benchmark that seems untouchable. Yet, Alex's performance is no less extraordinary. In moments of pure instinct and creative insight, he outmaneuvers sequences, anticipates patterns, and executes moves that the AI hadn't predicted. The side-by-side data shows something remarkable. Human intelligence is unpredictable, emotional, and deeply adaptive, while AI intelligence is limitless, precise, and relentless. Both are extraordinary, both are powerful, and the line between them blurs. The emotional impact hits everyone in the room like a wave. Alex slumps slightly, exhausted, exhilarated, in awe of what he has just experienced. The AI remains motionless, calculating, unfeeling, yet somehow commanding the same sense of awe. In this room, in this test, the impossible has become real. The human brain has held its own against an artificial mind built to exceed any human benchmark, and in doing so, It has revealed the astonishing heights of instinct, creativity, and intuition. As the cameras pan across the lab, capturing every flicker of light, every pulse of thought, the narrative becomes clear. This was never about defeating AI or proving human superiority. It was about witnessing intelligence at its absolute peak, in two forms, organic and artificial, and understanding that the future of thought will be shaped by both. Human intuition and creativity remain powerful forces, but AI pushes the boundaries of what's achievable, forcing us to rethink what intelligence really means. And so the memory maze test ends, leaving the world with a stunning revelation. The human brain, with all its flaws, can still astonish, outthink, and adapt in ways no algorithm fully predicts. The AI, cold and perfect, can calculate, predict, and execute beyond human limits. Together they redefine the frontier of cognition, leaving a lesson that will echo far beyond the lab. If you're amazed, shocked, and blown away by what you've just seen, make sure to smash that like button, comment below with your thoughts on this insane human versus AI challenge, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos where we explore the edge of science, technology, and the limits of the human mind. The future of intelligence is here, and it's nothing short of extraordinary.